This is the segment where Ronnie is there. We bash him up. He is there.
Ronnie's gay.
Ronnie's a faggot. Ronnie's a gay. Go change the gay fucking way.
Ronnie's gay.
So, what do you think about Ronnie?
First, Mr. Amrit Sagar, can you please keep quiet? Yes. About Ronnie, well, it's
Background music, dude. I think he suck.
well, the idea is to, to diss Ronnie, not to diss Ronnie. That's the question. Ronnie's a strange creature. He's got the elements of a serial killer. He doesn't feel anything. Although he has moral standards, but he can harm anyone and forget about it very, very easily, which is a dangerous kind of a characteristic, if you agree.
I would definitely do that.
Now, Ronnie's a good man. He is a good man. He has been blessed with this. I'm sorry, I was just a bit uncomfortable. He has been blessed with this whole athletic gene, and he tries to keep himself fit all the time. It's kind of paranoia at times, if you ask me. He has been good to me. He has been my roommate for a long time, and he has been good to me. I have no complaints as such. But yeah, I think people should beware. People should be careful of Ronnie. He might just snap one of these days. I expect him to do so soon. Once he starts working, once he starts being under pressure, I'm sure he'll snap one day. And we should all be careful on that day.
So what makes Ronnie, according to you, dangerous, lethal?
I will speak about this later. Now I will call upon Mr. Amrit Sagar.
Mr. Amrit Sagar, what do you think of Ronnie?
Translation in English, please, Amrit.
Oh, sorry. I know you had some strong words in Odia to speak about Ronnie, but can you tell us more about it in English? What do you feel about it? Actually, okay, we'll give you some time. We'll go back to Rowan and come back to it later. So Rowan, about Ronnie, do you think Ronnie is like a complete unwanted creature in this world? I mean, we shouldn't have people like Ronnie in this world survive.
No, I will not say that. Well, Hitler stayed in this world, and he was not unwanted. Millions of people wanted him to lead their country, for God's sake. So, considering that, Ronnie is not an unwanted creature in this earth. In fact, nobody is an unwanted creature in this earth except for, say, Amrit, of course.
Hey!
Some people like to love or something. People are that. But Ronnie is in general not an unwanted creature. It's pretty much a special creature, if you ask me. And we are blessed to be in his presence. I would go on. I would say that.
What do you think about Ronnie?
Well, I think Ronnie is a little bit too worried about. He says he doesn't care about other people and he's not affected by what they think. But I find that when Ronnie is very affected by what he perceives other people might perceive about him. So his perception of what other people might perceive about him, the perception of his perception of other people's perception of him can cause him a lot of trauma.
So do you think Ronnie is kind of like perception freak or something? Like he cares a lot about
I do think he's perceptually challenged, yes.
And do you think what does he like go like when people talk bad things about him? So what does he like?
He gets upset and generally he curls up into an infant shape. I don't know what is the word for that, Rohan. The
cocoon.
Into a fetal position. And he starts weeping. That's what I've seen him do at home. I don't know. Have you noticed that as well, Rohan?
I have actually.
Yeah. Surprising to it. And any other thing that you feel that Ronnie like deserves to be known out in all the whole world?
Yes,
know about Ronnie.
because Ronnie has, to me, many times mentioned that Mallus, he's a Mallu, he's from Kerala, have sex every day and drink a lot. But when Ronnie gets smashed, he just completely passed. And yes, this I must mention for Ronnie. Sid is in love with him apparently, because the last time when Ronnie passed out, Sid was just hugging him as if it was his one true love.
to our viewers. We'll show the photos of that video and show the photos of that event later on in our show. Just wait for that. Yeah, just go on.
I don't really have anything else to say about Ronnie because Ronnie is a very mysterious person. That's not a very big aspect of his personality.
Do you think there's something about his mysteriousness that makes him more creepy, or more
I think it's
unwanted?
It's funny because his mysteriousness is forced mysteriousness. He tells everyone he's mysterious. So there is a mystery about why he's mysterious as well.
Why does he keep on telling it?
I think because there's actually no mystery, but he wants to appear mysterious, so he creates a mystery about the existence of the mysteriousness. So, Ronnie, I think there is a sad.
What do you think about his love life? I quite pity,
Yeah, I used to think he used to be the Minbu champion. Minbu is where we stay, and he used to be the champion of that area. But nowadays he's just gone downhill. He goes out with girls, spends like half an hour, 2 hours with them, and then gets bored without doing anything.
And his taste in women has fallen down.
His taste in women is become virtually non-existent. He has a taste for every woman.
Yeah, which is basically like having no taste for
Yeah, precisely, he has no taste.
Okay, Rohan, what do you have to say about Ronnie's love life?
Well, I cannot really say anything about Ronnie's love life when it does not exist. It's hard, and yeah, it's primarily it's because what Yudanga said, his taste in women has become really it's nothing because every woman is okay for him. In such a scenario, loving a woman becomes very extremely difficult. Another thing is that he does like one girl called Jean, but the point is that he does not have the courage to pursue her. I mean, there have been opportunities where he could have, but he chose not to, which is rather surprising, considering his initiatives on the dance floor. So it's part of the reason why his love life is non-existent is his own fault or his own sort of lack of courage, I must say.
Talking about the synergy of Desigan and Ronnie, they make amazing couple. Is it because both in their own rights have been very unsuccessful in their respective love lives? They look very desperate and all.
Well, I will not say it. It will be.
That's
unfair.
why that draws them closer.
It will be unfair to say they have been, unsuccessful in their respective love lives, but they virtually have had no love life. But yeah, they share a great bond. I mean, it was pretty evident in the party which we are talking about a few minutes ago.
The picture which will be shown a little later on in this show.
Absolutely, and you could see the bond between them, especially that you could see the love. Ronnie was too smashed to show any kind of feeling, but you could see he was very comfortable. He looked very comfortable in Sid's arms on that day.
Yeah.
And I mean, if love is all about taking care of a person when he needs you, I think Sid and Ronnie would be in love.
So do you think they make a fantastic couple that would put Elton John and his partner to shame or something?
I will not go on to say that. It would be rather unfair, rather creepy to say such a thing. But I think they would make a good couple. If they are loving each other, I think that's what they want.
And what do you see the future of their relationship?
I do not know. It really depends on them, how they see it. Alright?
Okay, thanks.
No problem.